So Junior X30, we've had the prize draw, the free prize draw in Junior X30, and your Junior X30 prize draw winner is Lewis Mackey, and Lewis wins the 4 entries and 4 practice sessions free to the Autumn Cup here at PF International, and the Kart Sim Pro UK software package, which you've seen advertised on this channel. Now, before we get underway here, one of the drivers in Junior X30, number 37, Luke Watts. A couple of weeks ago, Luke Watts had his karting van stolen with all his karting equipment in it. It's a white Mercedes Sprinter with a black bonnet, and the registration number is LW11TTS. LW11TTS. Karting community is a small one, and so people can keep their eyes out for that. Now, Junior X30 made its Kartmasters debut in 2014. Josh Smith was the winner. Tom Wood won it in 2015. Callum Bradshaw was the winner in 2016. Harry Thompson won it in 2017. Clayton Ravenscroft won it in 2018. And Oliver Gray won it last year. And last year's race was an absolute barn burner. The grid very quickly, as they're already on their rolling lap. Alicia Barrett will be on pole position alongside Luke Watts for the front row of this race. Lewis Mackey, the prize winner, and Daryl Taylor are on row 2. Harry Burgoyne Jr. and Oliver Stewart on row 3. Brandon Carr and Sam Shaw, row 4. Jessica Edgar and Aaron Walker. Now, Aaron Walker in kart number 9. Look for him. If ever you want, there's someone that needed some redemption in this race, it's that. And there is one of the Spirit of Senna karts off the track. It's the number 46 of Ben Watts that is off at the side of the circuit. There's lots of drivers out of place here. Watch for Rashan Chigarimbo in the number 92 kart. Watch for Oliver Greenall in the number 64. Watch for Theo McCurris in the number 74. They're all starting outside the top 20, but they've got race-winning pace. 15 minutes to decide. Junior X30 Kartmasters 2020. We are go, and it's a good start from the pole. So that Alicia Barrett, she gets the whole shot through the first set of corners out onto the banking, and it looks as though everybody else is round there smoothly. At the back of the grid, there are going to be several drivers on. Somebody has gone off, and no, there's more. There's 2 others went off in sympathy behind them, and there's that's the number 86 was Thomas Yeomans, was the first to find the grass.
I'll have a look through at the numbers then, at who comes through then at the back, and I'll find out who was involved in that one.
No problems. I don't think Archie Walker had the was there for the start, the Argenti Motorsport number 91. He had off in the crash in the pre-final, so I'm not sure if he's there. Now there goes Rashan Chigarimbo on the outside. We're going to look for Freddie Spindler with the number 60 kart as well, a potential winner, fast in qualifying. He started all the way back in 18th. Alicia Barrett leads. That's Lewis Mackey in second place.
It was Finley McKee was one of the karts involved in the shenanigans at the beginning there. As they come through then, Alicia Barrett's transponder apparently wasn't working, but it's actually put her into, there you go, Luke Watts as well, 37 and 33, so they will take a little bit of time to update on the timing screen on the left-hand side, everybody. But trust us, they are still there. And at the moment, down the inside goes Luke Watts, though. He's not wasting any time and getting his elbows out here, but the top sort of 20 almost, all in one big scrap here.
Oh yes, and in third place, well, I mean, I'm not quite sure what was going on there, but in third place, Lewis Mackey for Litchfield Motorsport. Well, I mean, he was hugging a white line like a roadie at backstage at a music festival. Going into the second corner there, the second hairpin. He doesn't want to be doing that too soon because there's a long way to go. And oh, there's a spin. That is the number 81 kart of Mitchell Gibbons for Dan Holland Racing. So one of last year's leading championship contenders in Cadet Honda gets it all crossed up there. There's the number 71 kart of Harvey Ryby for Piers Sexton Racing. Going through your screen, Daryl Taylor in the number 14. There's the number 51 now of Aaron Walker. And Walker is going to be on a mission. You can only imagine, Chaz, what is going through his head now. He's out there again, and he's got to get his head down. He's going to try and salvage one win.
Yeah, definitely. And like you say, it's almost written a story for us, hasn't it? The redemption that he needs from this. Number 13 then, just going down the inside of 268. That's Harry Burgoyne Jr. losing out. But yeah, the front few guys now. Number 9, Aaron Walker, is going to be chasing after Alicia Barrett and Luke Watts. I was interviewing Alicia the other day, and she was saying that she was quite confident going into the pre-final this morning. So I imagine after that performance she'll be even more confident for this final now, but she's not got it all her own way. Luke Watts is doing a brilliant job here. His bright yellow lid that he's got, very striking as well, as he leads across the line then.
So into the Bruno Ferrari S as we go. Watts leads, Barrett second, a little bit of a gap opening up to Walker in third. Taylor in fourth, the MLC Motorsport team, and Aaron Walker, well, I mean, we used to have in Formula Kartmasters, the championship that is no more, we used to have an award called Man on a Mission, and that is Aaron Walker. At the moment, there goes Alicia Barrett, a woman on a mission. She takes the race lead from Luke Watts, and Walker, though, and Taylor on their way to the party, and yeah, Barrett sort of gives that signal, come on, let's work together. Harry Burgoyne Jr. for the Oliver Roller Motorsport team, just coming out of cadets. Oh, Darrell Taylor gets a 5-second penalty. That may be a start line infringement. And well spotted, Rashan Chigarimbo.
19 places gained.
Up into 14th.
Wow.
He's on the podium chain. He's on the podium train. Choo-choo. Here comes Rashan Chigarimbo up into the top 12 now.
Talk about man on a mission. I tell you what, that's the very definition right there. 24 places gained. He's up to, 23 as the Alicia Barrett and of course Luke Watts' transponders update on there. He's going to be up 22 places into the top 10.
Well, don't count him out yet. I say he retired from the lead of the pre-final.
He's absolutely flying.
Oliver Greenall, another one of those drivers at the back of the grid. He puts in the fastest lap of the race, 59.07. So while we're not... Obviously, all these contenders at the front are legitimate potential race winners now, with the exception of Darrell Taylor, who runs in 4th place, but who has a time penalty. Behind them is Harry Burgoyne Jr., Lewis Mackey, Charlie Rippin for the MLC team. He is up into 7th place.
Oh,
Oliver Stewart's 8th.
Big accident.
Oh my word, that's right. There's the spirit of Senecart. Marcus Littlewood is involved in there. The 47 is gone as well.
That's Jessica Edgar. I was just about to mention that she was in a really good fight with Thea Mercouris, and it was in that fight somebody got turned around in front of them, and then they were stopped in the middle, and 3 more carts piled in there as well. One mounted, one another as well. But fortunately they got away with it. There's a few carts coming down here with a bit of damage, but not too much. Just looks like the front left wing maybe on one of them just bent up a little bit, but
and
wow.
Theo Mercouris was one of the drivers, and Theo Mercouris was one of those drivers that was caught up in that, and the 2018 Cadet Honda GP plate holder, his chances have gone. He's crossed the line back in 28th position. Harry Cottrell, I think, was caught up in that as well. Marcus Littlewood down in 25th now, but Oliver Greenall's up into 21st. Freddie Spindlow's up to 13th. Sam Shaw is 9th. Brandon Carr 8th. And Rashan Chigarimbo in 11th place. We're looking at Theo Mercouris getting a technical flag, so he has got damage. You were right, Chaz. There is Rashan Chigarimbo on your screens, and he's not out of this one yet. In fact, with Darrell Taylor's penalty, Chigarimbo would be in the top 10.
Aaron Walker now on the back of Alicia Barrett. Luke Watts down to 3rd place after that one, and Aaron Walker's down the inside going over the bridge. There he goes. I just saw it in person before the shot then, and he's actually made that move. Luke Watts down to 4th, now maybe down to 5th position as well. He's coming under pressure from a lot of these guys behind him, but Aaron Walker, well, is it going to be the redemption that we keep saying that he needs, or is Alicia Barrett going to take the GP plate here? Because these two, well, they've been battling all weekend long, but they have got the attentions of Darrell Taylor right behind them as well, and then Luke Watts, so they can't rest yet.
So, Walker from, where did he start? 10th on the grid, up into the red mist has well and truly descended on Walker, and yeah, he is absolutely determined. Every single one of these drivers is determined, but he's got determination with added determination at the moment. 8 minutes to go, a long way, and Walker under the bridge there. Barrett looks to the inside, and Taylor tries to go through as well. Darrell Taylor, I'm not sure if he knows. There's Walker, the crossover move. Barrett briefly led again, but now it's Walker. They're all tripping over each other, and look at the amount of drivers that are within striking distance. And just behind the first group, the driver with the bright yellow top to his crash helmet. Oh, that's Luke Watts going around the outside. But Rashan Chigarimbo in kart number 92 is about to catch the lead group, and he started from the car park. He was so far back.
And Lewis Mackey's just had 2 of them off there at the hairpin as well. And number 13, he's gone down the inside of Luke Watts. And I believe Darrell Taylor as well. But yes, like you say, Rashan Chigarimbo is flying. There he's down the inside making another position. So he is right with them now. At the start of that last lap, he was in P11, but he is going to be well within, as you called it, striking distance.
That is that was the number 221 kart, the MLC kart of Charlie Rippin, being put to the sword, as it were. And there's Sam Shaw. So Sam Shaw, the driver that started the pre-final from pole position, then got involved in an accident, fought back into the top 10, started from 8th position. The premium karting number 16 kart, that sort of light blue and white machine, he's now up into 4th place. So Sam Shaw could win this. Looking back, Spindlow is 12th. He's making progress. He's up 6 positions.
Chigarimbo's now in 6th place here as they come into the hairpin. It's all bunching up a little bit in front of him. Oh, he's just been launched in the air. He lands it.
Oh, no!
He's actually, the kart's going really slowly, though. Is that the end of it? It's wobbling. Yeah, he had a wheel bang there, and the whole thing went off the ground. There was contact as well as another kart stopped at the side.
Oh, that's Burgoyne Junior, I think. And there's Rashan Chigarimbo. He had just caught the lead group, and then, well,
he took the opportunity. In all fairness, there was 2 of them made contact, ran wide. He got a cut back down the inside, but just as his rear wheel hit the front wheel of Burgoyne Junior, he bounced up in the air. It was very high off the ground, and unfortunately, that is the end of that kart and the end of Chigarimbo's day.
Well, just moments before that, you were thinking the sky's the limit, and then he was in the sky, and then he was out of the race. Oh, so
he looks devastated, doesn't he?
Absolutely. From 33rd on the grid, and he had just got into the top 6 within 9 laps. But I have to say, there is a young man with a bright future in front of him. He may not think it now, but and it was Harry Burgoyne Jr. who was the. Harry Burgoyne Jr. was the other kart that he got involved in. It was Burgoyne Jr. and Sam Shaw that were together. Shaw has dropped back a little bit. I'm trying to see where Sam Shaw is. No, Sam Shaw survived it, but Chigarimbo was trying to go up the inside of the pair of them, and rear wheel to rear wheel collision out of the race. Alicia Barrett leads. There is the number 13 kart of Lewis Mackey in 2nd. Walker is 3rd. Shaw is 4th. Well, when Sam Shaw was crashing in, here comes Mackey. Oh, what a move! Oh, the leaders are side by side under the bridge. They somehow save it. That was almost a monster of an accident.
Yeah, Mackey put it down the inside. I don't think that Barrett saw him there, but I'll tell you one person that's benefited from that. Look at your race leader now. Aaron Walker back to the front in that one.
Aaron Walker again. I mean, we've talked about Code Brown moments. That was double Brown for going in there, because these Junior X30 karts, they're doing over 70 miles an hour under that bridge. Well, touching 70 miles an hour under that bridge. It's
not for the faint of heart.
No. And suddenly you're faced, with looking at there's some protective barriers there, but it is a concrete wall.
Yeah, it is a large bridge, isn't it? It's a very sturdy structure.
But they all live to tell the tale, and even though we've had contenders drop out, now we've got a situation where it is Walker, Mackey, Barrett.
Spindlow's in there as well.
Yeah, and Freddie Spindlow in the number 60 kart. He's timing his recovery run well. There's Shaw at the inside of Mackey, wheel to wheel for 2nd place. They're going to come off the bridge almost 3 wide.
Doesn't look like Spindlow can do anything from there. Mackey's going to go to the front. Shaw is pushing, and they all go down the inside of Walker. Spindler goes through there as well. And now Walker is side by side with Barrett. Barrett slots in. What can she do here? Goes wide round the outside. Can she make that work on the exit? Not quite. Walker holds on to 5th, but coming into this now behind them is number 71, Harvey Ryby as well.
The Pierce Saxon Racing team also in there. It looks like Oliver Stewart, the number 17 kart for the Jade Racing team. Luke Watts is 8th. Then it's Charlie Rippin 9th. Harvey Charter 10th. Brandon Carr 11th. Oliver Greenall up 19 places to 12th. Ashton Hodgson is 13th. Ellingham is 14th. Agambar is 15th. Then Oscar Joyce, Sam Lewis, Dane Tucker, Reese Newburn and Mitchell Gibbons, your top 20 at the moment. We've only got 26 karts left in the race. Marcus Littlewood has retired. Darrell Taylor is obviously not featuring. He's had a penalty. And there's another move. Here comes fast Freddie Spindlow. Up in the 3rd position. Off the bridge we go. We've got 2.5 minutes to go. So it's Mackey.
Shaw just going to go down the straight into the hairpin. Aaron Walker trying to hang it around the outside. Look at all these lot in this battle for the lead now. Walker's really getting his elbows out. He wants at least one GP plate. He got denied of one earlier from his own doing, but now he's up to third place. Alicia Barrett's got a great battle behind her. That's the 229 kart of Harvey Charter. He's in there as well, the side-by-side in the background as well. I think that's Luke Watts coming back through. Luke did drop off this lead for you a little bit ago, but now he's actually back in it again, trying to push to the front.
And there's the 71 kart of Ryby, followed by the 17 at Red and White Burrell ART kart of Stewart. Oliver Stewart, I tell you who has put himself, Sam Shaw has absolutely done a great job of putting himself in a prime position as we get down towards the very business end of this race. Mackie defends. Here comes Walker up the inside. Shaw going round the outside. Can he make the move? Stick onto the bridge. He's hanging it tough. He's got the inside line, but it's going to cost him momentum coming out of the corner. Spin low to the inside of Shaw. They're 3 wide for second. Coming into the first hairpin. Mackie defends. And Walker's going to get the crossover. Oh, contact Mackie on the grass. Walker takes the lead.
And down the inside as well there, sorry to cut over you, Henry, but Freddie Spindlow right on the inside, very opportunistic, and in all that, after all that, Shaw has now lost out massively.
Yep, Shaw's lost out big time. Alicia Barrett comes through. They've got just over a minute to go. They're trying to fit 3 carts at a time through the Fullerton S's. That's not going to work. Here comes Stewart in the number 17 cart, and Mackie on the outside. Mackie was the one forced wide there. Lewis Mackie started this lap in the lead, and that's his Litchfield Motorsport teammate, Harvey Charter, who started this lap in 6th place, coming across the line. So 50 seconds to go, and look who's leading. Aaron Walker leads, Freddie Spindlow second, Oliver Greenall up into 3rd place. Greenall had that accident earlier on, and he is...
It was Luke Watts, his transponder and his
excited.
They keep sort of delaying when they cross the line. They had a bit of an issue with them at the beginning, but yeah, Greenall is up to 5th place, 26 places gained from the very back of the grid. So what a performance for him. It'd be great to get him on the podium and have a word with him, but easier said than done, as we say. Aaron Walker, though, right at the front now. Spindlow's doing a great job. So in 3rd place is the number 37 of Luke Watts.
Yep, with Barrett in 4th place, 5th for Greenall. And then it is Stewart, Charter, Mackie, Ryby, Rippin, Shaw back in 11th, Brandon Carr 12th, then the number 21 car of Ashton Hodgson. The clock has struck 0.
One more lap
Walker,
after this one.
This is deja vu. Walker checks over his shoulder. He is going to try anything he can to hang on. This Spindlow's caught him. Great slipstream from Spindlow. Spindlow trying to get round the inside on the banking, but Walker is defending. Here comes Luke Watts in 3rd position. Walker comes with 2 4. They're side by side between Barrett and Greenall for 4th place. They've slowed each other down. It's a straight fight between Walker. Round the outside goes fast Freddie Spindlow, and he gets squeezed wide. Here comes Luke Watts. A couple of weeks ago, Luke Watts was absolutely devastated. He thought his karting was over when all his equipment was stolen. Now he's fighting for the British Grand Prix victory.
It'd be a great story, wouldn't it? But so it would as well, with Aaron Walker in the lead. I think he's got a bit of a gap here, you know, Henry. I think he might have this done, but you never know.
Here we go. Well, Aaron Walker, I think he's got it because Spindlow's defending 2nd place. Well, and Watts up the inside, side by side to the Mike Wilson complex, and here comes Oliver Greenall. Watts gets squeezed, wheel to wheel to the final corner for 3rd place, but Aaron Walker, once again, he's won twice on the road. He's going to get to keep this one, though. Aaron Walker.
What a story.
And there's a problem. That's Lewis Mackie out of the race there on the last lap. But yeah, Chaz, what a story indeed.
Aaron Walker will be absolutely devastated with that first one, but what a way to bounce back from that. An amazing performance in that Junior X30 race. He will be over the moon there. And, well, I mean, I will ask him the question. It does beg the question, though. How would he have felt if he would have got both? Because on the road, he's done it. But, well, of course, with that penalty, I'm afraid he's not going to go in with both GP plates. But not to put a down on it. Amazing drive. And I will go and have a quick word with them all now.
No problem at all. Well, looking at that, thanks, Chaz. And, I mean, Aaron Walker, only Ben Barnacote has ever won 2 Kartmasters classes in the same day. And Aaron Walker has just done that. But Aaron Walker, he will take home 1 crown, the 1 being taken away with a start line infringement. So the results, Aaron Walker from 10th on the grid wins a thrilling X30, Junior X30 race from Freddie Spindlow. Freddie Spindlow started 18th and finished second, and Oliver Greenall, what a recovery drive from Oliver Greenall from 31st to 3rd. Fantastic race there. Luke Watts finishes 4th. Alicia Barrett comes home in 5th. There's Aaron Walker. Now, we saw Aaron last time being told that he hadn't won there. Now, let's see. He's looking rather nervously around. He's, yep, okay, there's the thumbs up from our Strawberry Racing mechanic. Alicia Barrett finishes 5th. Oliver Stewart finishes 6th. Harvey Charter takes home 7th. Sam Shaw comes home in 8th position. Charlie Rippin finishes 9th. Lucas Ellingham rounds out the top 10. Brandon Carr in 11th place. Josh Agambar 12th. Harvey Ryby drops to 13th. Sam Lewis 14th. Harry Cottrell 15th. And Dane Tucker, Jude Fernehow, Reese Newburn, Hayden Chance. And the top 20 rounded out by Mitchell Gibbons, Ashton Hodgson, Jessica Edgar, Michael Rapsey, Finley McKee, Lewis Mackey finished 25th there after a last thing. And there with the chain off the cart, that is Rashan Chigarimbo. He had gone from 34th, from 33rd to 6th inside the first 10 laps and was on his way to the front when he was clipped from by with another cart and the chain came off. You can see it hanging down there. That, again, we saw the highs and lows of karting in the Parc Ferme area at the end of the last race with Harrison Collins and Aaron Walker. That is utter dejection, but that young man there has got a bright future in front of him. He joined Fusion at this event last year